there is a longer video on the way. It's telling me, voyons, it's taking me double. It's taking me double time. Everything that I get out there, it's taking me double time. Because it takes as long to compress, upload, download, put back on keys. It takes double time as the time, you know, that you see me on the video. I mean, if I put out 2 hours video, it took me 4 hours. So the 500, maybe it was not exactly 500 hours, but 500 video hours that you know, estimated 500 hours that I lost over the 9 key. It took me 1,000 hours. And it's like Jesus saying, well, 1,000 hours, there's like 24 hours in a day, but if I'm recording like 1 hour a day, 1,000 hours lost like this, it's like what, 1,000 days lost? Nothing is lost, because even though it's not kept over the keys, then what is kept is that it kept you. Because of it, you were there. And without you would not be there, and without you being there, there would not be another key. So even the remaking anew of the key that was lost, because it was an accusation, and this is not the best that he would keep, but would rather keep reconciliation over condemnation. So I used my keen eyes to see that you had made another change, same background, but other words. You made anew. A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver or doer. So we're back about the intention. And regarding intention, I said to Samuel that when he's going to make his part, he's got to talk about intention, to prove that when you have Jesus, then intention can turn. He's also going to talk about reconciliation with his father and his brother. You know, one part of Elijah, he had to bring the father to their children, the children to their father. Well, guess what? Samuel, he stayed with me for a long time. And he told me that there would be no way that he would reconcile with his father. And now we are at a point where he's telling me that he wants to make testimony that he is reconciled with his father. He's reconciling with his father. So then Elijah, because Elijah bring the fathers to the children to their fathers. And now you see, Samuel, he was with me for a long time, and we're at the point now in the story when he is getting reconciled with his own dad. So, and also his brother. He's got 2 brothers, but with one of his 2 brothers, he was not in good terms, and he got reconciled. And I also have one of my 2 brothers with whom I'm in good terms, and the other I'm not in good terms. The other brother with whom I'm not in good terms is the same brother, Steve, that my cousin had showed my love letters to him. And my brother, the same brother here, was laughing at me because I told him that I was reading the Bible. So he was laughing at me when I was reading the Bible. He knew that I was reading the Bible, and he laughed at me. But then would he laugh at my cousin Marianne, knowing that she is too? My cousin showed my love letters, my secret love letters she showed to my brother Steve. My brother Steve laughed me to scorn, knowing that I was reading the Bible. Now she is reading the Bible. Would he laugh at her? So I said that I would keep to the minimum the stoning, so I'm going to try to make some effort here. So this is ready for compression. So I'm moving the video in the program. Then it takes some time to like do something. And then after that I have to save the files, and it's take another time to do something. Then I have to upload. Well, the uploading part is the shorter part. Then after that I'm downloading, I'm putting in the keys. So it takes a lot of time to do. And the way I'm doing it, maybe I could do it another way, but the way I'm doing it, it takes some time. So here you say a gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver or doer. But you see, this is from Seneca. But from Jesus, what Jesus got to say about it is that Jesus is going to do something with our intention. When he's putting us in a snare, it's because we had intention, and he's changing our intention. What were your intention when you started your YouTube channel? It was to expose me because other people would not help you. He's going to change your intention. You say you intend. Intention, you intend for it to be permanent. What Jesus is going to do with your intention, since you now are reading his words, not only your agenda, but you're reading his words. As you're reading his words, he's going to convince your heart. Then what he's going to do with your intention? If you have Jesus, what he's doing with your intention is not the same as if you are not having Jesus. Here, you're talking about a gift. A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver or doer. From Seneca. Sounds like cynical. But here, from Jesus, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ our Lord. What is the promise that he had promised us, even eternal life? Is ye also shall continue in the Son and in the Father. You ask me, you told me if I want to, I can continue. And if I don't want to, then I cannot continue. But if I want to continue, that I will continue. But if I don't want to continue, I will not continue. What did you want? Did you want me to continue? Because you're giving me the choice and you say, well, it's up to you, Jonathan. If you want to continue with the stoning, with the videos, if you want to continue with the interests of you, me, okay, you, I'm interested in you, you showed some interest in me. If I want to continue, it's up to me. What is the gift? What is the promise? Let that therefore abide in you which ye have heard from the beginning, if that which ye have heard from the beginning shall remain in you. Ye also shall continue in the Son and in the Father. And this is the promise that he had promised us, even eternal life. To continue. You said to me, if I want to continue, I can continue. If I don't want to continue, I don't continue. your eyes, your ears, the YouTube app, it's open more than oftenly. So you continue, you wait to see if I continue, but what kept you alive? Yesterday I went to work. I was talking with Samuel. Jesus was in the midst. When two are gathered in my name, believing, I am in the midst. So in our conversation, what transpired, I was talking with Samuel, Samuel was talking to me, and Jesus was talking to us within our own words. And then what was about the conversation, he said to me, Samuel said to me, well, because I was saying to him, I was talking to him about how at the time of Danny Lavoie, I was keeping alive their relationship at unaware. And maybe also now with Simon Larouche, because it's like somebody who's going to work and hate the work, but when he's coming back from his work, he knows that there is something waiting or someone waiting for him. And so he endured the work because there's something good waiting for him after the work. And then he said to me, Samuel said to me, well, exactly, you are that something that making her alive, even though she is not satisfied with her life, she still got something to look for, which keep her enduring the bad part. Where do you find more joy in your life? Is it the part of your life that is over here with me, or is it the part that when you are over there, even where you stand under the roof of Simon? Because do you have a YouTube channel dedicated to show all your emotion, turmoil concerning Simon Larouche? Do you have an agenda dedicated to your love towards Simon Larouche? And how many words and thoughts and romance did you pile up with your feelings toward me? Either it be feelings of hate, either it be feelings of love. What form of love is this? Well, I have yet to figure out, because there's new salary. Okay, the salary is not the same as before. Now, you don't know what we agreed on as a salary, but it's not what you think. It's really not what you think. And I said to Samuel, well, it's not really motivating to me to go work then. Because the last salary, what was it? The last salary that we had agreed on that I would get, which was convenient for him because he doesn't have to give me a paycheck, neither can he. But the thing is that we agreed to a first salary, which was what? That every time that I would go to work, you would be there on the morrow, either to tell me shut up, but at least you would be there. But then I said to Samuel, well, I'm getting a little bit tired with the shut up that I get from spending the whole night working. And then he said, okay, all right, we agreed to another salary. We agreed together that I would have another salary. But it's not what you think. And I said to Samuel, well, I'm already waiting for the next raise. because you know he counted it as a raise of salary. Or no, was it my dad who said to me like I had a raise of salary? Well, we're going to see. Don't want to make you too afraid, but see what Jesus has in store for you as you are preparing for your next plan. I can feel it that you're preparing for your next plan. I think I'm allowed to show this. Work. You were right. A lot happened in year 2016, but what about Timothy? On the 6th of June. Now it's your turn to remember me. I already prophesied about it that the next time you would remember me. This time it's with me that was remembering you. Now, even now, you say you will remember me about the 6th of June. Be ready. Always be ready. When Samuel is calling me and I got to go work during the night, I have to be ready. You must also be ready, because Jesus said, I visit you, and at an hour you know not. As you are planning, He also is planning. And I'm not talking about drug planning over drug, like when you are high and you are je plan. Let me show you. Therefore be ye also ready. For in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched. That's why I said Simon Larouche was really a fool to not think that I could steal you from him. But know this, that if the good man of... I'm not telling that I'm going to go at your house and kidnap you. Don't worry about this, okay? I don't even know where you live. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready. For in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Remember, he said to Jesus said to Peter, take care of my sheep, feed them. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord had made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. This is surprising me. When I saw you flip the page, you put Timothy in there. You are now doing what I was expecting from you when I mixed the bread with the weed. When I was at Sinaï still, Danny was already roaming around, and as I was going over the park, you know, your kid Tomo, he wanted to go to the park, so I went with him, and as I went there, you stayed with Danny. But when I came back, there was something about me mixing a little bread with, you know, the bread when it's like withered. Then I was mixing it with the weed. And then you were angry at me. But you knew already that I paid. Not for the bread, but I paid for the weed. And I said, here's a new, better medicine. And I started to mix bread with the weed. And you said what? You said that I wasted it. So I wasted a part of the whole that I paid for again. And you were mad at me. But you would have nothing if I would not have paid for it. So you were mad at me. And I was mixing the bread with the weed. I said it's a better medicine. Now you put in your agenda, Timothy, you put some of the bread and you're mixing it with your agenda. It's like the weed mixed with the bread. It made you angry, but now you are doing it because you know that's the only way for you to make peace. I kept all of this to my heart after this long. Your ex, they did not love you like this. Is it your body that I'm remembering? Or is it everything that happened? And since I did not see your body, then what I kept to heart is not missing the body, but missing the time spent with you and be part of your life. And I wanted to be more part of your life than you to be part of mine. Because I was visiting you at your place. And I am not a place for you to know about my life. But I was more interested into taking part of your life than to try to steer you up and having you take part of my life. And what I brought to you is Jesus. So you could say, well, you did bring me to your life because you brought me your passion and your faith. But really, I didn't bring you to my world, nor my life, but I brought you life because I brought Jesus to you, and Jesus is the life. You know, the way, the truth, and the life. And now, after trying this and that, then what do you choose? What do you choose now? Where is it? The first time that I saw your face, is it this one? This one? This one? This one?
que si c'était autre chose, elle aurait annulé. Elle doit même se demander si elle s'est pas fait influencer par l'esprit. Live my life. Still.
You're still at liberty to choose, but what I wanted is that as you are at liberty, that you would choose us.
So, I regret that they feel I'm attacking their son. It's not the case. I am not out to destroy Jonathan. I just wish he would leave me live my life as I choose, with whom I choose, freely, in peace. Please, pretty please.
So if you are at liberty and you wish for me to let you choose, then you still could choose us. When you did say that, you were believing that there would be an impact to your words recorded. And if you really didn't care, you would not have been so careful with your words when you said you want me to leave you at liberty to choose. You didn't say that you wish that I would leave you alone. You added that I would leave you alone to choose. So when I see and I hear a change of plan trying to help you, he's helping you to choose. And what is he trying to help you to choose? He's trying to help you to choose toward his own rebellion going against.
I wanted to make her aware.
Joe Biden is rapidly getting worse.
But a bit like my dad, she didn't want anything to do with it.
Everybody's giving you the